Apparently Tottenham are the best team the world has ever seen, and there's no point in the rest of us even trying. Anyway, here's your FW Fantasy update ahead of Game Week 11. We will start this week with a market mover. Everybody wants a piece of Leroy Sane, who has returned double-figure points hauls in each of his last 3 games.
He rose to 8.7 million on Saturday evening after bagging 12 points versus West Brom, and again to 8.8 million on Thursday night. He's the most transferred in player this week. Crucially, Sane has played 90 minutes in 4 of his last 5 Premier League games, and that counts for a lot in a Guardiola side that's always being rotated. After Arsenal this weekend, City's fixtures look pretty generous, and that's why managers are keen on Sane.
Next up, it's our must-buy, and there's not much nuance here this week, I'm afraid. Harry Kane is the man you need in your team, even if it means shifting things about a bit and taking a 4-point hit, and here's why.
With Crystal Palace at home this weekend, Tottenham comfortably have the best fixture on paper compared with the rest of the top 6, and aside from Arsenal away after that, they have a host of good-looking fixtures coming up. There's no risk of rotation with Kane, and following each of the last 3 matches that he's drawn a blank, he's bagged 2 goals in the next game. If you count his absence at Old Trafford as a blank, then he's surely going to bag twice this weekend, right?
So Kane's the man for some instant returns, but who should you keep an eye on going into the international break? Well, this week's future gem is a premium midfielder who is only a couple of weeks away from a perfect run of fixtures.
Pay close attention to the performance of Eden Hazard this weekend. If he plays well against Manchester United, his stock will rise over the international break, and it will be a good indicator of how well he'll fare against Liverpool in Game Week 13. From Game Week 14 until about Game Week 21, Chelsea are facing an absolutely dreamy run of fixtures, and Hazard should be at the centre of any points scored.
That's all from me. Don't forget you can stay up to date with all of our fantasy tips by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and subscribing on YouTube. Leave your questions in the comments below and we will do our best to answer them. That's all from me though. This has been your FW Fantasy update ahead of Game Week 11. We will see you after the international break.